Have you ever run out of space on one partition while another still has plenty of free storage? It's one of the most common storage problems Windows users face, especially after using the same drive for a while. But that's not the only issue. You might also need to create a new partition for better organization, prepare a brand new SSD or hard drive, convert a disk between MBR and GPT, format a partition, or fix common partition-related problems. Fortunately, you don't always need to reinstall Windows or erase your data to handle these tasks. With the right disk management tool, most of them can be completed through a simple visual interface. In this video, I'll show you how to resize two data partitions using EaseUS Partition Master and take a quick look at some of the other features it offers. EaseUS Partition Master is a disk and partition management tool designed for Windows. It helps you organize disk space, resize, move, create, merge, split, delete, and format partitions, as well as initialize new drives and perform other storage management tasks. The software supports both MBR and GPT disks, works with internal and removable drives, and even includes features like 4K alignment for SSD optimization. Instead of relying on complicated commands, everything is managed through a clean graphical interface. Let's jump into the demonstration. After opening EaseUS Partition Master, the main dashboard displays every storage device connected to the computer, along with each partition, its size, file system, and available space. For this example, I have two data partitions. One partition has much more free space than it actually needs, while the other is starting to fill up. Instead of moving files around or creating another partition, I'm simply going to redistribute the available storage between them. First, I'll select the partition that has the extra unused space. I'll right-click it and choose Resize/Move. A new window opens with a graphical representation of the partition. I can resize it by dragging the edge of the partition or by entering an exact size manually. Since I want to free some space for the second partition, I'll reduce this partition by the amount I need. Once I'm satisfied with the new size, I'll click OK. Now, you can see there's unallocated space available on the disk. Next, I'll select the second data partition, right-click it, and choose Resize/Move again. This time, instead of shrinking it, I'll drag the partition boundary to use the newly created unallocated space. Again, after confirming the new size, I'll click OK. At this stage, none of the changes have actually been written to the disk yet. Instead, EaseUS Partition Master lists them as pending operations. This gives me an opportunity to review everything before making permanent changes, which helps reduce the chance of accidental mistakes. Once I'm happy with the changes, I'll click Execute Task. The software shows a summary of the pending operations, allowing me to confirm them one last time before they begin. Depending on the type of operation and whether the partition is currently in use, Windows may complete the process immediately or request a restart so the changes can be performed safely before the operating system fully loads. During this process, it's important to avoid interrupting the computer or turning it off unexpectedly. After the operation finishes, Windows automatically recognizes the updated partition sizes without requiring me to manually recreate the partitions. As you can see, the first partition is now slightly smaller, while the second partition has gained the additional storage we wanted. The data partitions remain intact, and the available disk space has been redistributed much more efficiently. Besides resizing partitions, EaseUS Partition Master can also be used to create new partitions, format drives, merge partitions, initialize new SSDs and hard drives, convert disks between MBR and GPT, optimize SSDs with 4K alignment, and perform several other common disk management tasks from the same interface. Overall, I found EaseUS Partition Master easy to navigate, even for users who don't regularly manage disks or partitions. The visual interface makes it much easier to understand what's happening before any changes are applied, and the pending operations feature gives you a chance to review everything before committing. As with any disk management software, it's always a good idea to back up important files before making changes to your partitions. Before wrapping up, it's worth taking a quick look at some of the other tools included in EaseUS Partition Master, because resizing partitions is only one part of what it can do. If you've just installed a brand new SSD or hard drive, the software can help you initialize the disk, create new partitions, and format them so they're ready to use. This makes setting up additional storage much more straightforward, especially if you're upgrading your computer or adding a secondary drive. Another useful feature is partition management. Besides resizing partitions, you can create new ones, delete partitions you no longer need, merge adjacent partitions, or format existing partitions when preparing a drive for a new purpose. Having all of these options available in one interface makes it much easier to organize your storage the way you want. For users upgrading their systems, EaseUS Partition Master also supports converting disks between MBR and GPT partition styles. This can be useful when migrating to newer hardware or when changing your system configuration without having to completely recreate the disk layout from scratch. If you're using an SSD, there's also a 4K alignment feature designed to optimize partition alignment. Proper alignment can help SSDs perform more efficiently and reduce unnecessary write operations over time. The software also supports both internal and removable storage devices. So whether you're managing your computer's main drive, an external hard drive, or a USB storage device, you can perform many of the same partition management tasks from a single application. Overall, EaseUS Partition Master combines several disk management tools into one place, making it easier to manage storage, prepare new drives, reorganize partitions, and perform common disk maintenance tasks without relying on multiple Windows utilities or command line tools. If you'd like to learn more about EaseUS Partition Master or try it yourself, you'll find the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.